Hello everyone, I finally got a mic and I was actually about to go out for tea, but inspiration hit, and so I am literally just sitting down to record impromptu and hopefully I speak meaningful things. So I'm planning to title this video Foundations of Manifestation Part 1. And in this video I will be covering something that is I'm a little sick right now. I'll be covering something that is really essential. At least it was very essential for me before I started this journey, and that is understanding that I exist in a separate world. And what I mean by that is, when you are heading into this space, people will talk about, like, whether if it's just regular manifestation stuff or magic or occult, anything. The one phrase that people will speak about is as within, so without, right? The inner world is expressed in the outer world, and the outer world is expressed in the inner world. Uh, but here's the thing, when we speak of the world, we usually consider it to be us, the people around us, the physical world, even the walls, the birds, the bees, the trees, all of the ease and stuff. But the personal world where this occurs is different than that separate world. What I mean by that is your life, your quote unquote world, will be different from the next person's, because the way you perceive things, the way you interact with things, and even the way other people and things interact with you is unique to yourself. And the self here, by the self, I mean the self, the independent entity that you are. Okay? Your personal world, where this manifestation occurs, where this is expressed, is comprised of you and the world you interact with. Consider this being a small bubble inside a bigger bubble, a microcosm inside of a macrocosm. And this cosmos, this world of yours, is comprising of all the active participants in your life. That will include, for example, my world will include my bed, my kitchen, my the place that I live in, the trees I interact with, the animals I interact with, the people I interact with, the ideologies I interact with, the feelings I hold, the perceptions that I hold, that make up my personal world. Okay? And when I am doing a reading for someone, or having a consult with a client, helping them navigate their own world, helping them manifest things in their own world, I am moving out of my bubble and getting a feel of theirs, and getting guidance for them in their world, which is separate than mine. Which is why when you're doing work for the collective, when you're doing work for other people, it takes conscious energy. But if you're doing it unintentionally, it may even take unconscious energy, to do things for those other people. And the more you do it, it starts to become exhausting, right? Because you yourself have limited resources that need to be replenished time to time. And this is also why you cannot keep doing things for free. There has to be an energetic exchange to balance things out. whether that be an exchange in forms of money, in forms of service. Like, I do trade readings with some people, so there's an exchange of energy that way. But where manifestation occurs, where it's expressed, is in your personal world. And to affect the world outside of you, the bigger world outside of you, it will take intention. It will take a conscious decision that that particular thing is part of your world. Okay, like for example, um, if there is a dog on another street who's really bonded to you, but you want to, you know, take care of that dog or play with that dog, you have to go out of your house and then go to the dog and play, right? But you may also be energetically taking care of them, because when in your mind you consider that dog to be part of your family, to be part of your world that you interact with. That's also one way how, you know, one particular person, you form a collective, right? For example, I am a reader, I have my collective. So whenever I get downloaded messages, downloads, channelings, everything, it is for my collective, it is for the people who interact with me. And whenever excuse me, whenever I want to go beyond it, whenever I want to go beyond this bubble, it will require me to upgrade myself energetically, so that I can move beyond my bubble and expand its boundaries, so that I can upgrade the world around me. For example, um, this example also illustrates what I said about the world being your active part, like the world being everything that you interact with, your personal world. When 2026 just hit the calendar, and I'm gonna say hit the calendar because that did not feel like New Year's for me. Okay, uh, it's starting to feel like New Year's for me because certain cultural events that happen where I'm from, that those events, they mark the New Year for me. So when 2026 hit the calendar, I was poor. I was not, I mean, I was also broke. Broke and poor are different. Topic for another video. But I was poor. I had lack mentality. I was worried, sick. I was exhausted, And what really was happening is that all of the weight that I was carrying on from 2025, it all was just, taking this timely shedding sort of thing, uh, because it is during the first week of January that I actually had a break. I still had exams at my college, but after that was done, the holidays came. It was the first time in maybe like 7-8 months that I actually slowed the fuck down and was able to integrate all of those lessons. And when that time was over, there were so many things that just started falling into place. You know, I felt, I energetically felt upgraded. I felt like I had started to not only integrate the lessons but also mm, act on them, because there's no point learning new things unless you integrate and act on them. And that happened. So I got new clothes, I got new shoes, I got new shoes, I got myself a new bag that I've always wanted to get, because every time I was like, what should I, like, I it was just an insecurity, like, oh, will I be able to pull it off? But this time you just go like, fuck it, I'll do it. And if it feels uncomfortable, I'll learn how to be comfortable. Discomfort can be removed, discomfort can be overcome, right? So yeah, these new things happened, and when I came to my dorm for college again, because my hometown and my college are two different places, I came, and the first day I went to college, I suddenly get a message from my roommate saying, hey, they took the fridge and the washing machine. I was like, what for? They were working fine. They were like, no, they said that they'll install new ones. We went from a single door fridge to a double door fridge. A double door fridge. They haven't installed the washing machine yet, but I still hope it's an automatic one. But I don't mind even if it's a semi automatic one. But yeah, when you upgrade, the world you interact with upgrades as well. It is all understanding. When people say the world is your oyster, I initially used to think the world is huge. How is that my oyster? I can't even, I don't know. Mm, I don't know what I wanted to say, but I can't even comprehend how big the world is. How is that my oyster? And then you realize, oh, it actually is my oyster. Because you are responsible for your world first, not the one outside of you. You change your world first, not what is outside of you. That is all that this video was about. Understanding that when you are told the world is your oyster, uh, you can change the world. It means your world. It always means your world first. Okay? If you have any questions about this topic, let me know in the comments. If there is anything else that you want to know, also let me know in the comments. Okay? I do offer personal consultations, slots for tarot readings, psychic readings. At the time I'm posting this video is currently booked out, but if you do want one for yourself, I will put my email in the description, and you can also follow me on Instagram for more updates. I offer readings, I offer consults regarding manifestation and shadow work and stuff. There's a whole lot more that I want to share with you, and this mic is also an upgrade. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, take care of yourself till then, and bye bye.